Good morning and welcome back to the stream. Doing questing today, a whole load of questing. Sorry about that. Ah, I just need to quickly move my microphone up here so I can see its volume. There we go. Every time I mess around with my webcam, it ends up ahead of my microphone, and then I can't see my microphone's volume. There we go. So, I was just in Palm Beach, however you want to say it. This thing is spelt terribly. Palm Beach. Just doing the agility course because I went, while I was offline, I went and just got my agility to 70. And then came here because I was like, I'm going to keep doing some AFK stuff. I'm not really going to care too much about what I'm doing. But now it's time for me to do some quests. And I think I'm going to start with quests, just generally quests that I know how to do, that I know that I have the levels for. Because there's a lot of quests that I have available that are like extremely easy that I have not done yet. Like even Witch's Potion, Vampire Slayer, all these ones that are like extremely easy that I just haven't done. I'm a little concerned that my combat stats are going to be too low for some quests, but we'll see when I get to them. I'll just start wherever I feel like starting. Just go in alphabetical for now, because I know that I can do this one. There it is. All this stuff I can get on the way. Let's just do this for now. I got a random event while I was sitting around to give me a kebab. So while I'm questing, I want to bring around with me all of my teleport runes. I want to bring... anything else super important? I'll bring the Chronicle as a quick TP there. I'll bring... Fire Making Cape just as a light source. Oh, of course. Full Graceful set. Anything else that I really need to have on me at all times while I'm doing this? I'm thinking there's another teleport. I can't remember what it is. I'll bring the Games Necklace. Or Dune Cloak, that's what it was. Don't know if I really need the Ardoon Cloak. I have teleports to Ardoon anyway. And the rest of this should be good. My other concern is that I don't really have food. Like, I don't have good food. I have cakes, and that doesn't really count. Maybe if I need better food, I'll just go cook some lobsters at some point. First things first, I think you can just pick up cooked meat, right? In Barbarian Village, so I don't need to actually get any of that. So, let's teleport to Alador. Maybe I should start... I'll do this quest, and then I'm thinking I should start with some of the Barrow's glove requirements, the Recipe for Disaster requirements, because those actually give you pretty useful things. So I've done this whole quest before. I have to round up her old crew from back when they were thieving stuff. Why does it want me to go that way? Couldn't I go Falador first? The only problem is I can't remember what I need for Falador. Oh, shoot. What do I need for Falador? I could have sworn I needed to, like, buy him ale or something. Yeah. Oh, is that why? Why doesn't it have it as an item requirement? Sorry, I'm getting confused here. It's a really simple quest. I'm just confused as to why... Or maybe I can just buy him as Guardian Ale. I'm just overthinking this massively. What's the level of the guy you have to fight? Level 25. No problem at all. And now we watch through the Rocky montage. Oh, it took off my outfit. You'd think Graceful would help. That's just beating up on me. The heck? Give me a chance at least. This is the quest that gives you access to the ruins of Camdozel, I think it's called, which I've spent way too much time in on other accounts trying to get the Imcando hammer and random little bits of things for the museum kudos. Which it's really not worth doing. I was doing that really early on because I wanted to get to Fossil Island, and there was something like the requests I didn't want to do, so I was like, I'll just get the extra 2 points from the ruins, and then I was like, well, if I'm gonna get 2 points, I should just get all the things from this place, which was like 5. Got that flex emote now. Excuse me. Did I use up my run energy, or I was probably that low to begin with, but oof. There it is. And then Charlie's up here, but we need... Okay, I don't know if I need beer for this quest, but I'll pick one up anyway. But we need the cooked meat. Oh, and I need a bread as well. I'll grab that from the bank while I'm up here. Bread and a knife. Oof. If only we had unlimited run energy. Got no stam pots. I don't think I've ever had a stam pot. I've had a stam pot on, like, my main when I bought one off the Grand Exchange. And that's about it. It takes like 70 agility to actually make one yourself. What was I looking for? Bread, one bread, and a knife. Then we have to go all the way to Varrock, because we need to learn how to actually make a sandwich out of these. Sandwiches seem to be very unknown in the world of RuneScape. Putting some steak between a couple pieces of bread. Does this tell me anything? It really doesn't, does it? It tells you absolutely nothing. The quest helper tells you a lot more. Even in terms of, like, not telling you exactly where to go, like... If the quest helper existed, rather, just with this stuff, and didn't tell you everywhere to go, I would still probably use it just to tell me, like, what I need for each quest. It's really, really useful for that. And on top of that, like, what level of things you actually have to deal with. I wonder if I should grab my armor and stuff. Like, I don't think I should be barefisting a level 25, even if I am 47. I should either have food or armor with me. My armor setup is so bad. It's really bad right now. I haven't done Dragon Slayer or pretty much anything that would give me armor. So, like, all the armor I have is random stuff from clue scrolls and things. Like, I have a steel full helm. Yeah, like, it's bad. It's not good. And it absolutely destroys my inventory. Let's just equip that and those two. I have a little bit more space. I don't even know where I'd actually... 34. I could get up to Mithril and actually make Mithril stuff. Like, I think I have enough items in the bank to do that. But I really don't want to spend 16... Oop. Sorry, I don't know why I was so surprised that this guy was angry at me. Supposed to happen. I would need 60 more levels just to get to Mithril, and then I would need a load more. You need to be like 70 something to actually make a plate body. I could just buy one, can't I? These are my issues with being an Iron Man. Or being more of a noob at the game. Is not remembering that I can just straight up buy things that are better than what I have. Adamant sword. I think I can buy a mithril at least. Plate body. Sell the simi. Not used for anything. Come up here and check the armor shop. Yeah, so I can buy a mithril plate body for 5k. It just, I don't know. Even 5k just seems like too much for me to spend for something that I'm barely going... I can't even use it. I can't even use it. I don't have 20 defense. I have 18. Well. That was a bit of a waste. At least I'll use it as soon as I get 2 more defense levels. There's probably a quest that gives me 2 defense levels. I just don't know what it is. I think Dragon Slayer gives you defense XP as a reward, but I don't know if I can do... Oh, I probably can. I know that Elvarg is flinchable. So I know the final boss is flinchable. But I don't know if the demon... Oh, it probably is, now that I think about it. I don't feel like it's safe spottable. If I remember the room correctly, I don't feel like it's... Well... Maybe it is. Bottom left... It depends on the like, clutter in the room. But it's possible that it's safe spottable. And then... Maybe Dragon Slayer 1 is actually doable. Maybe it is doable. Just need 3 coins, is what it says. So maybe I could have just bought a Asgardian Ale here in Falador. Yeah, buy an Asgardian Ale. Oh, I just handed him my beer anyway. I didn't even need me to buy him an Asgardian Ale. I shouldn't have even bothered. It's 3 gold. I don't really care, but come on now. And I'm pretty sure he loses no matter what here. It doesn't actually matter what you press. Yeah. That is so much better than the one for, what's the other one in Berthorpe? Troll Stronghold? Is it? No, it's Death Plateau. It's the one before Troll Stronghold, even. Where you have to, like, if you don't have a, Blurberry special, you have to actually gamble with the guy, and it's just pure RNG. The amount of times I've had trouble with that. I think you can go left here, right? And then there's, like, a pathway up right there. Pretty sure. Worst case, you know what? I have to go around. It's a grapple spot. It says rocks. I've never used that shortcut, and I'm not sure I ever will use that shortcut. I have no idea what it's even good for. What is even on Ice Mountain? Hold on. I'm gonna do a little detour here. Like, there's ice fiends here. Is the Oracle on Ice Mountain? Yeah, okay, the Oracle is on Ice Mountain. Still, I don't think I'd ever use the shortcut to get there. I'd just go from the other side. I don't think going around this way is much faster than going around that way. Maybe a little bit faster? I don't know. Sorry, my neck is still really bad. Oh. I think this just goes straight in. I don't even think I have a chance to put my armor on. But it should be fine. I should have brought at least some food with me. Oh. Game is not happy. Apparently, if I hold down spacebar and press my mute button at the same time. My mute button is really wonky because it's like all the modifiers plus a button. So if I'm pressing anything else when I press my mute or unmute button, it just breaks everything. But I don't want to change it because I don't want it to, like, cover up another button. I have never actually been able to see that tripwire before. I thought it was just invisible, but apparently, your screen's big enough you can actually see it. Alright. Oh. I still have that left click set to use. Am I just gonna get absolutely destroyed here? What the heck? Okay, you'd think I don't have 45 attack. Why am I not hitting at all? Dude, this isn't even worth risking. I feel like I'm just getting terrible, terrible RNG. But it really isn't worth risking. Let's just teleport to Falador. Grab some food. Like 45 attack? This thing is level 25. Like, what are the stats on it? I really want to know. Like, I should have equipped that as well, but what are the stats on this golem that I'm not hitting it at level 45 attack? That's insane. Why not? Just take a full inventory. A real reason not to. Dude, I'm running around with a wooden shield. That is... that is rough. So normally what happens is I get to level 45 or 40 from like quests and stuff, and then I get like a full set of rune armor. I say usually. It happened like once before. I need to reset my steel potty left click to where. That's a bit better. I cannot believe this. Like, I get me getting hit that much, because, like, I only have 18 defense and my gear is awful, but, like, shouldn't I be hitting way more often with 45 attack and an adamant sword? Like... My max hit is 6. If I have a max hit of 6, like, it's not like I'm hitting and just hitting zeros. Jeez. My combat's actually going to be way bigger of an issue than I thought it was. Because I don't even know if this gives you any XP, does it? I don't think so. I think this quest just gives you access to the ruins in here. Which, having the hammer is really nice, but I don't think I'm going to take the time to get it right now. It's just an extra inventory slot whenever you're doing anything with a hammer. Which includes, like, construction, smithing, any of that stuff. My character just auto-talking to him? Oh. Almost feels like there should be a follow-up quest to this, but... I think I'll talk to him just so that I have the knowledge of this place. I don't know if this is, like, a requirement for any other quest, but just make sure that if it is, everything's all sorted out. Goodbye. Okay. That is one quest down. Where do we go next? Black Knight's Fortress. I'm now spooked about this, considering how much damage I just took doing that, but I just have to run through things, right? Bronze med helm and an iron chain body. How do I not have either of those? I mean, it makes sense. I'm getting rid of everything that I don't know I need. I have the mats to make both. Level 33s. I almost wonder if I should just go level my combat stats, but that's so AFK that I don't really want to do it right now. The bigger thing is actually having better armor. The medium helm is medium helm 2, and chain body is 3. And then I need a hammer. Let's go to Varrock with these. This is iron. We want an iron chain body. And we want a bronze med helm. Oh, it's only 1. Interesting. I thought full helms were 3 and med helms were 2. And then a cabbage I can get on the way. Teleport to Falador. Okay, I'm going to bring a load of food again. I do think that maybe I should just cook some lobsters just to be safe, but I don't really want to waste the XP from cooking them. I'll do it anyway. Is there a range anywhere near here? I'm gonna burn like half of these. Oh, I should have just gone into that Juliet's house there and burned stuff. So I don't know if there's actually any useful range. Here's one down here. They're surprisingly hard to find when you actually want them. You'd think they'd just be everywhere. Which they kind of are. But for some reason, they're always slightly out of the way. Okay. Okay, we got 7 lobsters. That's not bad. No, I can't count. We've got 6 lobsters. I took out 10 and I burnt 4. That does make sense. I seek a quest. Thank you. Farewell. For some reason, I thought I'd be going there from the Varrock side, so I was like, I'll just grab a cabbage from the monastery, but I'll just drive to the monastery anyway. Where can this thing teleport you to? Orthorpe Barb Outpost. Corporeal Beast. Okay, here's the thing. I have absolutely no idea where the Corporeal Beast is. No joke. I have no... I don't have even a remote clue. Oh, hey, I found it. Lucky me. I knew, like... I thought, at least, it was somewhere in the wilderness. Because it's, like, the main place that I've never been. But I have never, ever gone anywhere near the Corporeal Beast or really seen anything about it because I have no idea what it drops, what it's useful for, or anything like that. The Barbarian Outpost, I've fallen for this before with the games necklace, where I was like, oh, it can teleport me to the Barb camp, but no. Instead of taking you to Barb Village, it takes you to the Barb Outpost over here. Which, makes sense, because it's a games necklace, so it takes you to the minigame. Oh, I'm already getting attacked. That's nice. Don't know why I thought I'd be safe outside. Oh, I attacked him instead of the wall. At least these guys seem to be hitting me less than the stupid golem was. Just absolutely obliterated me. Why did I think I needed to go into that room downstairs? Maybe I need to go in afterwards? This door here. Oh yeah, I need to go in afterwards and go up this ladder. It's been a little while since I've done this quest, but... Not gonna lie, Quest Helper does make this extremely easy. I should have brought some cakes, just because I don't really want to waste my lobsters doing this. I'm also gonna change to block. Just so I can maybe get my defense up to 20. Doing some of these random quests. How do I actually get through here? Huh. Am I just gonna have to kill this guy and then quickly do the chat options? It's awkward because I could lock him off, maybe. I could block him behind this guard. But that would just be pure luck, because this guard would have to not move. And I don't really have the run energy. Either way, if this guy's dead, then none of these other ones are going to attack me because they're all level 20. Oh. Duh. I think I still need these two on. I don't know. I don't know if you only need those on to get in the front door, or if you need them on, like, in general. I thought it was just to get in the front door, but I don't want to risk it and have to fight this guy again. Hey! Oh, man, we got 19 defense. Total level 1,000. And a combat level just to top it off. Gonna try and save my food here, because I think all I have to do is throw this down here. That ends the quest and I can teleport out. And plop. Unlucky. And then we can just teleport back to Palador. I'm pretty sure I'm more than capable of doing, like, any quest that is safe spottable. Or flinchable. But, if it isn't, I'm pretty screwed. In terms of, like, actually fighting things, is what I'm learning here. Black Knight's Fortress done. Now, it still didn't give me any actual XP. How do I not have Cook's Assistant done? Okay, we're going back to Lumbridge. We're getting this done now. I don't feel like looking back at this later on and being like, what is going on with this? Put those back on. Could do this entire quest right here. I don't know why I didn't just do it when I was getting cooking levels. Like, why am I at 41 cooking but haven't done Cook's Assistant? This is just free XP. Pot and a bucket. Faster to go left here. Maybe? If it is, it's like a couple tiles difference. This is the downside, though, of doing these quests. I don't actually need this. There's no point in even selling it. I'm gonna end up with a lot of random items in my bag that I don't really know if I can drop or not. Because as someone who hasn't, you know, played a lot of this, hasn't done a lot of these quests, I really don't know what to do with these quest items. Like, I'm pretty sure I could just get rid of this, right? I don't need it. And I hate it when it says destroy instead of drop, because it really makes you wonder. Speak to ceramic bars at the beginning of the Black Knight's Fortress quest. So I can never get another one. It's gotta be useless. It has to be. I think this game has been out for long enough at this point that they probably don't have quests that get locked behind you destroying an item anymore. They probably have ways of you getting the items back if you need them. Goes in there. Oh. Almost forgot the flower. I'm just gonna get rid of this. And hope that I never need it again. I do know there's quite a few follow-ups to that quest. Like, Recruitment Drive. I think Recruitment Drive is a follow-up to Black Knight's Fortress. I could be wrong. You might be able to just do it separately, but I think it is a follow-up. My brain just like short-circuited there because I'm now used to having the quest helper up that tells me everything that I'm supposed to do. Wow. And that is why I was surprised that I'd never done it before. Corsair Curse. I do need to fight somebody for this, right? What level is he? He's a mage, and he's level 34. I shouldn't be afraid of that. I shouldn't. And at the same time, I am, purely because of fighting that golem that was level 25 that absolutely destroyed me for no reason. Excuse me, maybe if I bring my magic armor instead of my melee armor? Let's put this in here, because it's used for a clue scroll. Then I'll throw all of my melee armor in here. I think I can still take these, because they don't affect my mage at all. Those are prayer. Okay, I'm blind. Did I put my mage armor down here? I did. Okay. Most mismatched set I'll ever wear. Why did I not take these? There we go. And then these instead of my melee armor. That can go in here. This can be released. That can take that spot. And then we have Firebolt. I don't want Chaos Gloves, but I'll do that later at some point. Where do I need to go? You start the quest like north of Port Sarin, don't you? I'm trying to remember, because this is such like a baseline quest that I've done like once before on my original main. But I usually have a pretty good head for these sort of things. Like back when I used to play WoW, like the original WoW, I kind of knew where every quest took you. Including like all the Cataclysm, rather, quest lines. because I just remember that kind of thing. Once you start getting these quest helpers and stuff, it starts breaking your brain and you start forgetting stuff because you don't need to know it anymore. I think you started up here. Yeah. And then there's a doll, and there's a... Oh. He's giving me a cutscene of the dock. Thanks. I really needed to know where that was. The worst part is he gives you a cutscene of the docks, but, like, you don't get the mini-map, so it doesn't actually really help you as to where it is. Like, he could just say the same thing and you have the same info. Like, it's in Remington. Just a second here. Apologies for the ping. There's poison, there's... Can't remember if there's multiple points to this. I know there's the doll with the curse. I know that's the big one. I can't remember if there's other parts to it. Oh, there's the doll, and there's the curse in the ogre's cave. I know those two, but I think there's 3. Why does it want me to go here straight away? Yeah, this is the guy who picks up the ogre toothpick. That's the curse. And this is the guy... Oh, it's the mermaid. That's the last one, yeah. This guy sees a mermaid and thinks he pisses her off somehow. There we go. I think that's all of them. Guy looked much more decked out than I did. Bracewell just looks so basic whenever you're walking around with it. I thought about getting the recolor, but the recolor I usually get or rather the recolor I would want. I've gotten it once before. Takes like 4 hours to get because you have to get it from Brimhaven Agility Arena. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, this is going to be my main. I think there's a collection log for Spooky Doll for each of the different recolors. So, like, I'd want to end on that one if that's the recolor I actually want. So I figured I wouldn't do it yet. Although, you do have Hallowed Sepulchre to get through as well. What the? Oh, I just picked up a spade. I thought I dug there. Oops. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Oops! Okay. Quick reset here. Gone to the middle of nowhere. Back to Captain Talk. Go here, right click him and talk to him. And then we go and take the ogre toothpick back to the ogre, who in turn tells us it's a toothpick. And then we can get on with our lives. There we go. Then we go dig up the doll. Walks its way back into the ocean. And then we go look for the mermaid. Spoilers. It's not a mermaid. Oh. Sorry, my phone was updating. I think I have to go back and talk through all of them again, don't I? We figured out that it's now none of their faults. But I still have to go back and talk to them all about the different food they were eating. Yeah. And now we go talk to him. And I believe we then have to go back. Or, no, we talk to him and then we come light these underneath, I think. To cook him. I know you faked the curse. Apparently I can just leave now. There we go. Now I believe he attacks me as soon as I go up these stairs. Or not? Oh no, I really have to go. Just let me deal with the problem. Apparently I actually have to go talk to Captain Talk again and then just run back. Final Fantasy storyline at its best. Not again. This is what I'm talking about with the quest helper and everything. You just start autopiloting. Yep, he just wants me to kill him. So we go and kill him. Oh. And unlike my melee stuff, my magic level is massively over-leveled for all of this. So, as long as I can do quests with magic, I'm fine. If I'm forced to do them with melee, I'm pretty screwed. And if I have to do them with ranged, I'm basically gonna AFK the quest and just go level ranged instead, because there's no way. I'm pretty sure, though, any quest that requires me to use ranged for it, it'll also have a ranged level requirement, so it won't even let me do it. Bam! Corsair curse done. Demon Slayer. Recommendations, combat level 15 for Demon Slayer? Really? 15? I don't know why I thought the guy at the end of this was a lot harder than level 15. 25 bones. What a massive pain. Just... I'll go collect those. Oh, you know what? I have an easier way of getting those. I'm pretty sure, as long as I don't just get bopped going there, I'm pretty sure there's just a bunch of bones on the ground here. Oh, but I don't have Sleeping Giants done. What do I need for Sleeping Giants? I might just do that quick. One wool. That's easy to get. I have everything else. I have my ice gloves. We'll just go snag one wool from up here. Use Sleeping Giant super quick. Then I'll have access to that bank there, and I can just pick up bones and bank them. I don't think this can take me anywhere in Alcarid, can it? I know there's something that can. Is it the dueling ring? Yeah, the dueling ring can take me there. I can make those, can't I? If I can, I need a furnace. And I don't know if there's a point. I might need one eventually, right? I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of quests. I might need a teleport to Alcarid at some point, so I might as well make one. Are there any other teleport jewelry things that would be helpful? I'm trying to think. What can you make with sapphires? I can't remember what the... Because you can make a Ring of Recoil, you can make a Magic Ami, and you can make a Games Necklace. But what bracelet can you make with sapphires? I should know this. Wiki, where are you? Well, that's not helpful. I looked up the wrong game. It is a bracelet of clay. That would be why I don't know. That is such an irrelevant piece of jewelry. I don't know why that even exists. I think that's the one where, if you mine... Just gonna throw everything back in here for right now, because I need a load of free inventory slots. Sure, it doesn't really matter where that goes. I need the money to get through the gate. Let's just grab everything for the quest. 1, 2, 3. The one wool, which I don't need. This tag slot. 10 nails. And 1 chisel. Hopefully it does not get used up. Okay, am I blind? Or is it in here? It's in here. Okay. And then I will take the ice gloves and equip them, which should be my crafting. Keep these equipped for now. Hold on. Before I forget, because I will forget. We got Games Necklace. We've got Ring of Dueling. So I want to make a Ring of Dueling. I can't make a Dig Site Pendant. And I can't make any of the Dragonstone jewelry. So... do I have any of the garbage gems? No, I don't. By that I mean the opals, jades, and topaz, because I think there's a necklace of passage for one of them, which teleports you to the Wizard's Tower, or just outside Wizard's Tower, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what the rest of them make. I know one of them makes an amulet of chemistry. Let me check here. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, so jades make both the necklace of passage and the amulet of chemistry. And then... necklace of faith? I have no idea what that does. Burning Amulet teleports you to places in the wilderness, if I remember right. And then there's Bracelets of Slaughter and Expedious Bracelets, which I think are the two for Slayer tasks. Everything else I don't really need. Okay. Perfect. In that case, I can just take some of these out. And some of... I think Emerald's the one that's, like, flipped around, right? Was it Air and Cosmics? Yeah. Because I remember thinking, like, Emerald should be Earth, and then Diamond should be Air, but it's backwards. So for right now, I will put these back in here. Let's just throw them there for now. All those back in there. Wait, why would I do that? Why would I do that when I can just use one? There we go. I thought you needed, like, an iron bar or something for this quest. Oh, I need a hammer. Oof. Now, the thing is, if my memory serves me right, there is a hammer up here somewhere. But I could be wrong. Is it this here? Or is that... Oh no, yeah. Wait, the quest is actually taking me to the hammer because it knows I don't have one. Dude, this quest helper is so cheap. Just makes every quest super easy. I'll be honest, I cannot remember your name. Kovac. I've never actually done this quest. I've done this quest multiple times on, like, other accounts. But what I mean is I've never actually done this quest having already fought and killed Obor. Because I know that there's a, like, chat line in here that's like... Who am I making this sword for? Sword? Who am I making this sword for? And he's like, you're making it for Obor. And my character says, I have no idea who that is. I'm wondering if there's a different chat line. If you have actually fought the guy before. That is one wheel down. I could actually boost my oh my god, words. I could boost my smithing level here pretty easily, because I just have a massive amount of bronze bars and iron bars lying around. But I think I'm gonna hold it for right now. Why did I think you needed, like, an iron... Oh, you don't need iron bars for this. You need 15 smithing. You need 50 smithing so that you can actually use iron bars to make a sword for the quest. That's what it was. Take all of those. I remember this being a massive pain to actually put them in here. Like, you can put all of the different bars in all at once, but you have to, like, slowly put in the weapons and the armor. There we go. Then we need him to tell us how to do everything we already know how to do again. I've spent way too long at the Giant's Foundry. Leveling smithing. Oh my god, my eyes. This one. I don't want that one. And we want any of those. Put on my ice gloves. Grab this.